What's up, everyone? Owl here. Welcome back to Chapter 2 of 7 Wonders of St. Clementine, horror thriller visual novel. Made by Top Hat Studios, the same guys who made Citadel and a bunch of other games that I'm probably going to play or have played on this channel. And Imagine Fantasia. We got through the first level pretty easily. There wasn't much murder, except we did find an eviscerated deer, and apparently there is a building that no one is allowed into. Also, there was a creepy statue of the Virgin Mary that just vanished. I'm thinking it's not the Virgin Mary, but some sort of creature that took on that guise as a, disguise. Like, I'm not really a monster, I'm a religious thing. But it's... Well, let me put it this way. I replayed the game to see what would happen if I made different choices, and the statue may have murdered me. So, maybe we'll get into that. But either way, Chapter 2, let's go. Us, our stoner roommate, this is the end of Chapter 1. There's a weird flashback of our teacher, where she's like, I'm so sorry. Chapter 1 ends. Chapter 2, longest day and night. Dude, you want to hear some gossip? Now, obviously, this game was translated from another language into English, and I get it, it's not easy to learn multiple languages, so what I'm probably going to do is just read these errors with as straight a voice as I can, and just kind of ignore them. Dude, Toy want to hear some gossip? What? You know, gossip! Yuto gave Sally a big grin. He managed to get Sai's attention. I thought I'll hear that word from a girl classmate someday, but never from you. Anything to get Mr. Super Nerd's attention, man. You'd really go that far, eh? Sai closed his book that he borrowed from the library. His index finger is slipped into the last page he was reading. So what is it? See, I told you guys! He reacted to gossip after all! Yuto shouted to his classmates. See, I told you! So even the ever-serious Sai is attracted to gossip, eh? Damn, I lost my bet. Hey, come on, what the hell are you guys doing? Well, we just wanted the attention of our class rep, that's all. Huh? Why? Is there something that needs my attention? I mean, I did my job already, right? Man, come on, as serious as ever. Well, let me continue my reading. I'm just getting to the best part of this biography. It's been 6 months. By the way, there was a time jump, and it's been 6 months later, and you really never changed, do you? What do you mean? Look around you. It was currently self-learning period. There was no teacher, but the students were all present. They were all chatting about forming a group of their own cliques. Some were learning, some were socializing, some were messing around, but there was only one who wasn't in any group. I guess it's good luck that this class is so friendly with each other. I'm surprised, actually. Otherwise, you might have become a subject of bullying. Well, you can't say I'm a nerd. I wouldn't deny that. But I don't really enjoy overly consuming entertainment. Come to think of it, on my middle school days, I might be that kind of person you just described. I rarely find myself in any cliques, and I don't socialize much. Yeah, that's why I find it surprising that this class is so nice to you. I can't say that I don't understand what you mean, but I know one thing. Pretty much every student that is in this class, in this world, doesn't want to hassle a class rep. Huh? This time, Sai closed his book completely after properly marking the last page with a random bookmark. A piece of relay message paper, that is. He slid his book to the center of the table. Sai entwined his fingers and let his elbows rest on the table. He looked at Yuto with a sharp gaze and serious face. Dude. Yuto swallowed his own saliva in suspense. Yuto. Sai's voice is a little bit muffled by his hands. What? This class is just a microcosm of real society in a real world. It's a soft simulation of something that we will eventually face in the future. And you know what is happening in society now? People want to be served. They want to live a good life, without knowing all the hassles to reach that point where everything goes according to their ideal. The result is someone takes the charge, because no one wants it. Even those who actually have the capability to lead. What is happening now is that instead of choosing someone they believe in, people shove those responsibilities to almost anyone they can randomly. And that person who's in charge will never meet the people's expectations because they were neither loved or respected by his people, or anyone for that matter. In the end, he can't do anything except to accept the job and be miserable. Dude, what the hell? That's some heavy shit. In other words, I'm just a class slave. Well, it's not that bad, right? Then the atmosphere returned to normal. Sai let his hands down to the table. True, I'm surprised as well. At least they gave me a little room with my books and, my personal space. I'm happy with that. So yeah, I don't mind being a class rep. Right. Man, you scared me for a moment there. Yuto let out a huge sigh. Huh? What's wrong, dude? All that prose and whatever? I didn't know what to expect. You're making no sense. And you went full monologue there, dude. Like, straight up monologuing. It was just something I came up with. Don't think too much about it. But speaking of serious, I've got something for you. I'm listening. There's a rumor about a case of missing students. Ooh, the plot thickens. Missing students? Like who never go to school or suddenly disappeared students? The latter. And it's plural, like students. What? It's happened to that many people? Yeah, and they seem to all be girls. Give me the full context. Lay it on me, Slim. These kind of things does interesting, no? I think so? But hurry up. Don't leave me hanging, man. This rumor is the talk of the students here. Because you see, it seems to be widespread in the school. Most of the girls are actually pretty concerned about the rumor. What is it actually, though? I mean, is there any perpetrator behind it? Well, it's just a rumor. Some people say it was a criminal organization. Some call it coincidence. Some call it bullshit. The rest believe that it is something supernatural. So call Sam and Dean. No, man. This is heavier than that. How many is the rest? Like, I don't know, man. Maybe 75%? That's a huge number. Apparently nobody knows them. The only lead about this is a class photo. You know, the one filled with the members of the class and their homeroom teacher? And if you don't attend the session, your photograph will be the sad cutout in the corner, right? Yeah. That one. In one of those photographs, the person who's supposedly missing is gone. Now cut out, completely gone. What? Don't you think it's weird that suddenly there's a space in the middle of a class photo? Usually they cram everyone into one frame. They don't keep gaps. Yuto leaned his back on the chair while crossing his hands. His face showed wrinkles. This is the part that makes me actually become part of that 75%. Nobody remembers about that space that is maybe supposed to be filled with a girl student. Do you mean that nobody remembers the girl? Disappeared without a trace. Nobody even remembers the family of the girl, as if the girl never existed at all. Yeah, man. See, this game's starting to get a little scary, right? A weird tension rising up in the air. The tension was only between the two who were discussing about an apparition, while the rest of the class were minding their own business. Well, I think that marks the end of our conversation, man. You're going to shove it under the rug like that, eh? I don't believe what I'm not seeing, is what I want to say, but Say remembered about everything that happened to him the first day he stepped his feet onto the town. About the bizarre happening in the train station, the pond behind the moon chapel that he strangely couldn't find anymore, and the pieces of canvas with paint on it. He was surprised that nothing is happening since the dismembered deer incident 6 months earlier. Remember, we've had a time jump. Though he made his own research, that deer in the area was a symbol of the goddess of mountain. And that's all, besides a story about a painter who devotedly tried to paint the goddess. So maybe that deer was like a guardian spirit, and it's dead, but it's been 6 months, so if the guardian spirit's been dead for 6 months, maybe then, and then the girl started vanishing. Oh. Because as far as we know, the disappearances only started then. Alright, okay. Got it. So our creature, our monster, is being sneaky. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. But that didn't give him anything except just a fact. Are you lost in thought? Dude, I'm lost in everything. What the hell? You can always share it with me. Thanks, but it's nothing, man. Alright, well, when you're ready, let's talk about the 7 Wonders of St. Clementine. That's the title of this game! That must be some heavy shit, eh, if it's the title of this game. That's also the first time we're mentioning it. Yeah, some real heavy shit, man. Oh, by the way, it's Yuka-sensei's class, right? Yep, our tiny hag's class. We don't have to move to another room yet. Oi, stop that. Ain't funny anymore. Gotta respect your elders. I gotta be honest, she's kinda cute. I mean, I wouldn't call her a hag. I mean, yeah, I get it. She looks like she's 12, but... Yeah, please. Also, I kinda wanna, I'm trying to hit that. But regardless, she's still a tiny hag, isn't she? Behind Yuto, the tiny hag stood quietly. Oh, dude! What? Sai pointed at Yuka-sensei. Yuto's face gone pale as he turned slowly. Why'd you guys stop talking? Guys, seats! Everyone started to sit at their own seat without saying anything. Hi, Sensei. You certainly look lovely today. Oh, really? What did you say about me? Lovely? No, not that one. Way before that. Yuto realized there was no escape. I'm sorry, tiny hag. Have you reflected on what you've done? Yes! This was the epitome of don't judge a book by its cover. Yuka-sensei might be smaller than Yuto, but she could really pull such a punch. Everyone in the class from that day was looking at Yuka-sensei in a new light, considering she frickin' just laid out a student. She cold-cocked him right in the face. Ba-boom! Yeah, I'd be a little scared too if my teacher could randomly just throw like a hook and hit me. And just take me down. Respectable and scary at the same time. Good. Yuka-sensei. Oh, this? I got a black belt in jiu-jitsu. The more you know. What's wrong? Yuka-sensei took a step back from Yuto. Why are you stabbing, Sensei? Huh? Huh? I feel like I'm about to wake up in a new world. Yuto has a kink. He likes getting beat up. Interesting. He had a satisfied look on his face. God, dude, come on. You're too young to be speaking like that. Oh, I think she smacked him again. By the way, what are you doing here, Sei? Huh? Every class representative is to attend a meeting with the student council of Reiko-chan. What? I didn't hear that. I told Kurakawa to tell you. Dude! I forgot. I'm the stoner character. What? Why would you think I'm reliable? Come on, man. Oh my goodness. Sensei, I'll take my leave then. Could you please smack this guy again for me? Okay, leave it to me. What? No! I think the envoy is already here, Sensei. Huh? Ah, Reiko-chan. Pardon my interruption, Sensei. I am here to pick a Mizukuki-sai up. The vice president stepped into the class. Her appearance appeared to make a lot of noise, especially for the male students. Some of the female students were praising her as the big sister, whatever that means. Yeah, I'm here. We're going to have a meeting for the annual sports festival. Alright, let's go. Whoa! Hey! It's like I heard the voice of an angel. Yuto woke up from the ground, springing up like a spring. Okay. Ha! Hi, Vice Prez. As beautiful as ever. Yuto zoomed and slammed the Vice Prez to the wall, a la the legendary Kabadon. They're very physical at this school, aren't they? Some of the girls were gasping in jealousy, while the boys were gasping in anger. Yeah, if I saw like a male student like slam a female student against a wall, I probably would not be okay with that. It's not cool, dude. Although he had a loose screw on his head, he was a very handsome guy. Proportionately tall body, charming face, he was actually smart despite his personality, second even to Sei. The girls didn't seem to mind his personality too much. Well, he had his way of dealing with people. Would you mind a short date with me after school? She didn't respond to him, but she clearly was surprised. What do you say, Vice Prez? I'm sorry, who are you? Come on, don't be shy. The boys started looking at him with pity. Some held in their laughter. He himself was clearly shocked by that revelation, but then he quickly recovered. My name is Kurakawa Yuto. You can call me Yuto or Darling, it's fine with me. He certainly was tough. Alright. Sei, go now with Reiko-chan. Thank you, Sensei. I'll go as well, and you sit. Right. I love how like I just got beat up by the tiny hag, essentially. I apologize for the commotion. Akawa Reiko, the girl who was on top of the list of the girl you want to date the most, voted by everyone in the school. Sei was oblivious to that fact. If it was break time, he might get some cold stares from every male around them. Although Say admitted that the vice president was very beautiful, he never saw her as a girl with love potential, but someone who deserves respect. I don't mind, though I'm surprised that you are a good friend of him. I am most surprised that despite all his attempts to get closer to you for 6 months, you still don't remember his name. I remember his name. Oh, so you did that on purpose? Say screamed in his heart. Ah! Both of you are polar opposites, but you are close to each other. Well, we're roommates after all. I remember someone told me to be nice with my roommate. Come to think about it, I'm glad if I can get along with my roommate. Roommate? Is that what you call the slave who lives with you? Vice President? Oh, don't mind me. Come, chop chop. We're having a meeting on the 4th floor. But that's... What? It's too far. Haha, weak. Are you okay? My body... There's a bill for this. Oh god, it's a private school. Why don't we have an elevator? Why don't we have an elevator? This is a 50,000 yen a year school. I don't know what that translates into dollars. Oh my god, we need an elevator. Be careful with her. Don't bump her head on the door. Huh? What's happening over there? Wait, Vice Prez. My lungs. Suzu-ensei? Yes, go right. Now, a little bit to the left. A woman in a lab coat was standing in front of a classroom. Her hand was waving, giving signals. It was akin to those who have signals in construction work. Oh, Reiko-chan! Yahoo! She greeted Reiko nonchalantly, with a yahoo, which apparently is the norm. What's the matter? Oh, this? A girl passed out because of lack of nutrients. Luckily, I was on my way to the office from the broadcast room, and then this happened. She's kinda cute. Kinda like her. I mean, granted, she's a cartoon character, and probably a murderess, because that's how this game works, but, you know, still. Lack of nutrients? Say was asking in disbelief, since the girl who was passing out was considerably bigger than any girl in her age. Boy, sometimes girls go to extremes to get anything they want. In this case, this. The teacher pulled out a piece of letter in an envelope. The letter reeked of the smell of an overly sweet perfume. Ah, Dracar Noir. Nice. The girl was in love with a boy. Apparently she was too shy and realized her body was too fat. There she goes and says it. Yo, bulimia. Serious thing. If you suffer from it, get some help. We're here for you. I mean it. Sigh, girls in love, they are crazy, aren't they? I wouldn't know, huh? Anyway, Reiko-chan and you... She paused for a moment. Say, right? Are you guys going to the meeting? Yes. Good. I'll be there after I'm done with the girl. If I'm not there by the time we are done, please write a report and give it to me. Yes, Yuzu-sensei. Hey, come on, bring her to the infirmary. You guys can do it. She's not that fat. She shouted like a manager at a construction project. And just like that, she left. One thing that was in Sei's mind was an eccentric yet sexy teacher. See, I knew she was. I thought she was cute. She gave off an alluring and beautiful aura, but her personality was quite unique. Playful at one point and serious at another. There she goes. Yeah, there she goes again, huh? Sei accidentally took a glance at the vice president beside him. Her face was turned a bit pale. Are you alright? Yeah, I think I'm fine. Whoa, were her lips like that before? I don't remember her lips being like that. Maybe I'm just going crazy. I wonder if if that girl who we just saw pulled away is going to be the next girl who vanishes, and Reiko somehow knows. Maybe they're sacrifices to the stone statue. Yes, human sacrifices. Yes. Sorry. Just when these horror visual novels are very often slow burns. So when like the shit finally hits the fan, it's like, yes, you know, it's very good. It's a good feeling. I'm gonna sip some cocoa. This is actually cocoa spiked with various things. Oh, that's good shit. You look pale. Really? Wow, I didn't even realize it. She touched her pale cheeks. Right, I didn't get a chance to get my breakfast this morning. Ah, her lips! See, they did change! See, now they're normal again. What? What's going on to that? I didn't get a chance to have my breakfast this morning. Are you going to last, though? It's okay. I can always ask someone to get us food. Let's go, then. The class is right there. Right. Oh, by the way, do you type fast? Did I spill? Spilled hot cocoa like the messy boy I am. Messy boy spilling his cocoa. How dare he? I think my max speed was like... It was something slow. I think I was like 63 a minute. And a good typist can do like 80 a minute. Like, I just remember that I was like okay as a typist. Fairly? Yeah, so me and Say are basically the same. I'm not a stenographer. Hell no. Those people are crazy. She probably won't be there in the meeting, so I'm counting on you to write the report. Oh, screw you. Ugh. Pardon my tardiness. More like pardon my fardiness. Let's start the meeting of our annual sports festival. I hope we can work as a good teamwork and with efficient cooperation. Yeah, I read that correctly. Let's do our best! Alright. Thank God it all went without a hitch or obstacle. The vice president was doing stretches. On the other hand, Sai was almost finished writing the report. Although it was called a report, the content was actually the record of the meeting. So Sei's role was pretty much to write everything everyone had said and compile it in an easier format to read. So he's a stenographer, which I cannot do. You're doing a good job. You're lucky because I'm used to it. It'll take a few minutes, so please rest, Vice President. You're more useful than the rest of the student council. Oh, she's smiling! Oh, she's a cutie little cutie. Don't say that. I'm just doing what I can to help. Modesty sometimes can seem like sarcasm, you know. Reiko went back to her seat and started to scan through the files. I think she likes me. The room suddenly filled with silence. Vice Pres, can I open the window? Sure, go ahead. Sei opened the window, and a nice breeze blew into the room. The air at the 4th floor wasn't that bad, but he needed a breather. Down there at the school ground, the boys and girls from his class were having an outdoor PE class. So the meeting took like 2 hours, I guess? Sei knew that he had to skip classes for the meetings. The meeting itself was pardoned by the teachers in St. Clementine. Apparently, other than known for its education prowess, the school was also known for producing many promising talents in sport. In other words, sports festival in St. Clementine is a serious business. On the other hand, the vice pres seemed to be absorbed in her own world. Sai noticed the cover of the book and had a slight reading on its title, Yearly Class Photograph. Sei was never a person who loved to stick his nose where it didn't belong, but somehow the vice president was so serious it couldn't help but make him curious. So I bet she has also noticed disappearances, because like it's apparently a widespread thing according to our roommate. And being vice president, she probably is one of those people who feels responsible, so I bet she's investigating it as well, and seeing if, like, in previous years, are there gaps as well. Sei snuck his way to the back of the vice president and took a glance. The moment he saw the picture, he remembered everything that Yuto had told him in class. A class photograph of a wide gap between the students. Ooh, we're getting some, like, It-level shit going on right now. But, the background music is all, like, do. Meanwhile, it's like, we all float down here. The boys and the girls were clearly separated, and in the girls' section, there is a peculiar gap. A gap that should be filled with a girl. Something was running deep in Sai's mind. Something ominous and indescribable with everyday logic. But then the sound of the book closing helped Sai regain his senses. Ah, her lips are back. Well, are you done peeking? Yeah, sorry, I was just, curious. You told me that the report will be done in a few minutes. Can you continue working on it? Yeah, sure, sorry. Sai hurriedly went to his chair and started typing in silent. Not long after that, the short silence broke. Say, have you ever heard about the 7 wonders of St. Clementine? An abrupt question that caught Sai off guard. His pinky finger stopped at Seeing his reaction, Reiko panicked somehow. Is that question so unexpectedly coming from me? Sorry for judging, but I thought you were the type that doesn't believe in anything supernatural. Since when did you think like that? I'm a devout Buddhist. Well, since you first met me like 6 months ago. I see. Yet now you seem really different. Like, a bit friendlier. Also, occasionally you have lipstick that sometimes vanishes. Oh, shush. But seriously, tell me, have you heard about it? Your biggest fan mentioned it once. I've heard about it, but I know nothing about it. My bigot fan? Never mind about that. So tell me, what's the deal about the 7 wonders?
Ugh.
The vice president looked at the photograph again.
It's okay. Just pretend you never heard about it.
How can I? It's been mentioned twice today.
How's the report?
Just a few adjustments. Enter. Alright, it's done.
Thank you very much. You can go back to class now.
But I don't want to. Well, thanks for your hard work.
It should be me saying that. Oh, I almost forgot. Here, a can of soda and chocolate stuffed bread. A little reward. It isn't much, though.
Thanks.
Until next meeting, then.
By the time Sai was done, the class was already dismissed.
Sai, how was the meeting?
Boring as usual.
Did you talk with the vice pres?
Yeah, of course.
How envious. How are you even able to talk with her?
I just talk like normal. I treat her like a human being and not like an object. Oh, you know, maybe he is. No. Don't. I am not. All right. You guys, what are you doing? Bullying like this in the middle of the day? Under the always shining sun? Come on.
Don't make it seem like the bad guys here.
I'll see you both in the class. Are you done with Fujihara? Yeah, he just wanted me to finish the paperwork and stuff. What are you guys talking about? This pervert here got himself a number to compete in inter-school swimming competition.
Oh, so you two's a swimmer. Nice.
Oh wow, congrats, dude. It wasn't much. All I had to do was give him a little bit of the backstroke, if you know what I'm saying. I gave him a hand job.
Oh God.
He said it while taking off an imaginary bandana used by a cheeky teenage cook who loves to fight with food. Oh, Food Wars.
I've only seen the first couple episodes, but I have friends who are huge fans of that series.
Look at him being all smug.
Smart, good-looking, and sporty.
Admit it, you guys are just jealous.
Whoa. Yo, who's this guy? Ryu Fujisaki. What do you... Okay, so we got the real school heartthrob here.
What are you guys all still doing there? Go ahead, change, and take a shower. Girls don't like smelly dudes. What are you talking about, Sensei? You would have told us to take care of the equipment. Have you guys done it? Yeah. Good. Come to the teacher's office later for your reward. No need, Sensei. For 6 months, we've been deceived.
The good reward turns out to be...
a melon bread. Oh, really? Alright then. If you don't want it. I thought you guys would be bored by the usual reward, so this time I prepared something different. It's too bad.
He clearly had tried to tempt them.
What the heck, man? Especially Sai, who saw the PE teacher from a different angle, could see his twisted expression. The 4 guys discussed to each other, and they ended up agreeing to receive the reward. Yo, there's some kinky shit going down at St. Clementine's. Some real kinky shit. But we'll have to figure out what that is in the next episode, because I want to try to keep these to about 20 to 30 minutes each, and I've been recording for 30, so... So we got a strangely sexy teacher, another strangely sexy teacher, and we got a bunch of students vanishing, and apparently, this isn't the first year students have gone missing. And also, if a dismembered deer seems to be something that no one's really worried about, I'd be kind of worried too if I found, like, you know, the head of, like, a deer and, like, you know, freaking guts for garters and all that. Well, guess what? We're gonna solve that mystery, hopefully, in the next episode. So thank you guys for watching. If you liked what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe anyway. Really appreciate it. Merry Christmas, guys, and have an awesome day. Mwah!